time for some bonus digital content from Wilde and Tausch. Let's play a little 4 Downs where Maddie asks Tausch and me questions about the Packers' win or loss the previous week and looking ahead to this week's game. Let's get to it with First Down.
First Down.
What is the one thing you're concerned about with this Packers team right now?
I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to figure out that the run defense and what we saw yesterday is concerning. And again, I'm not in panic mode like I think some people are. I think Dijon is really special. And if you look at what they did against everybody but him, again, that's not fair to do, but it is how I looked at it. I thought everything was held in check. He's a special player, and he had a big day yesterday. So the Joe Barry-led defense, when you're going against a young quarterback, you always want to make him beat you. We didn't do that yesterday, and that was my biggest cause for concern.
My biggest cause for concern is David Bakhtiari's availability. The next 2 games are at Lambeau Field, and they are on grass. They are quick turnaround games, however, as they'll play Thursday Night Football after they play the Saints this coming Sunday. So what is the status of his knee? What is his status when they're playing on grass fields versus playing on turf fields? What is he going to be able to do on a short week when he doesn't have much recovery time, assuming he plays against the Saints? These are all questions that I have about David Bakhtiari's availability. We'll work to get some of those answers as we move forward throughout the week. That's First Down. Time now for Second Down.
Second Down.
Oh my God! You think you think you could be a quarterback doing that, don't you?
You got to keep compact, right? Elbow up.
No, it's Jeff Tedford. Yeah, just let it rip, man. What's natural? That high chin? Nah, I don't know. All right, Maddie, what do you got?
All right. Who are the 2 players or coaches you guys feel need to pick up their games right now?
Yeah, we talked a little bit about this earlier, but Jair Alexander, and I know he kind of took accountability afterwards, but he has been one of the highest paid defensive backs. I've been putting him up as a decoy candidate for years. He's healthy. He's in a great place. And what we saw yesterday, obviously that drop pick was a game-changing play that didn't happen. He is a game breaker. That's what he needs to be. And I thought yesterday it wasn't just that drop. That was a big play, but we all understand stuff happens. It felt like not that they were targeting him, but when they did, they had a ton of success. And that, for being your best player, he should be your best player on defense, him and Kenny Clark. When your best players don't play their best, you end up finding ways to lose games you should win.
Mine's easy, too. It's A.J. Dillon. This was a great opportunity for him to make a statement and say, I am a valuable part of this team. You can count on me when Aaron Jones isn't available. And while he had some good runs, let's not take away from that. In some critical moments, he didn't deliver. And tripping and falling on the one play that results in Elton Jenkins' injury, the other play that's the 3rd and 1 where he falls short, it's not all on him. There were some times where it wasn't blocked up well. That is not his fault. But again, this was a statement potential game for him, and that's not what happened. And when you are a big bruising running back of his style, those are the moments, those 3rd and 1 moments, you have to get them, even if they're not well blocked. And that did not happen, and that's problematic for me. All right, that is Second Down. Let's go to Third Down.
Third Down.
Which 3 players or coaches are you excited about coming off these first 2 games?
I don't know how you can't be excited about Jaden Reed and what he's been able to do, whether it's his speed to the corner, what he's done in the return game. Jason, and I give you credit, you are on him from the beginning. He has brought a different dimension, and I think as Christian Watson gets back and you can really specialize packages and roles for him, I really think he is going to be a monster contributor. Everything he's done really from the jump, the expectation game was, we don't know what we have. You're starting to feel what you have with him, and it is dynamic playmaking. And I think you're going to find Matt LaFleur utilizing him. Who was that old guy, the punt returner that came in and saved the world? He had the fun nickname. Do you remember who I'm talking about? 2 or 3 years ago, he had negative yards rushing, and they brought him in. It was like he was the guy, the jet sweep guy, all this stuff. What was his name, Jason?
Yeah, I can't remember. Sorry.
That's who he's going to be. and I think it's on another level because he has the skill set. He is got a chance to be a special player.
I will work on that.
Swerve and Irv. Come on, Jay. Swerve and Irv.
Swerve and Irv. Yeah, Swerve. Yeah, you're my bad.
We were negative in the hole, and he was like fair catching punts, and everybody is thinking he's the greatest thing. But then he got the jet sweeps and all those other things. He could do that on a multiple level and be, that number 3 wideout that you're looking for that can make some plays. He's got a ton of potential to make a big mark on this offense.
Yeah, Swerve and Irvin. I'm going to go with Kenny Clark. I had a conversation with Kenny Clark a couple of weeks ago. He was really excited about not being on the nose all the time, having some young guys around him, getting moved around that defensive line. He has been a beast through 2 games. He has been the player that he wants to be and the player that we expect him to be. He's been terrific. He was the one who hit Desmond Ridder on the interception that he threw on Sunday. He has been a very, very good player on a defense that needs him to be very good. Now, whether Devontae Wyatt and the 2 young guys that they drafted this year can raise their games, and if TJ Slayton can raise his game, I'm not sure about that. But they gave up 211 yards rushing to Atlanta. I don't think much of that was Kenny Clark's fault. All right, that's 2. Tausch, can we agree on a 3rd?
Yeah, I think we can go Luke Butkus and what this offensive line with all of the, Elton Jenkins missing and David Bakhtiari not playing yesterday, to hold up as well as they have. And I know the last drive, again, the fourth quarter, not ideal, but I really think you're starting mixing and matching as much as the Packers have had to do on the offensive line. Through 2 weeks, you look around the league, look at Chicago and some of these other teams, Green Bay consistently gets it done with their guys up front by cross-training guys and having guys be able to play center, guard, and tackle. It's been an impressive start to Luke, where Luke Butkus has been able to do with his guys with a lot of intermixing of each trying to do it, and I think he's done a fantastic job of that.
And it feels like this happens to that offensive line every year. And Tausch, you played through it during your career as well. Injuries happen on the offensive line. We're going to see how they handle the absence of Elton Jenkins after Sunday's injury. I'm curious to see how it plays out as well. But yes, they have done a great job of having some depth there. I'm curious to see if Sean Ryan gets into the mix. He's a guy that had a wasted rookie season. Is he able to bounce back? And is he able to contribute in some way? After they watch the film, I'll be curious to see what they thought of Royce Newman going in at left guard after Elton's injury. All right, those are our first 3 downs. Now it's time to go for it on 4th down.
Hopefully,
4th down.
Yeah, hopefully our 4th down, if we have a sneak, it's going to be a little bit better than what we saw yesterday.
You'll be the drunken fawn, I know that.
What are you looking for from the Packers as we turn our attention to this week's game against the Saints?
Oh, that's very clever, Maddie.
Thank
well
you.
done. Good work.
Thank you.
What was so clever? Help me out.
The 4.
Oh,
4
because
downs.
it's 4 downs. Well, I'm new to this, Jason. There's still a lot of questions, but this whole season to me is about Jordan Love. And I know we got into it a little bit this morning, but Jordan Love's development, and is he going to continue to take those steps? He has been really good. Some say awesome. I'm in that camp of where he's at compared to where we're at. And that's what this is about. How is he going to continue? Now he's got his first home game as QB1. How's that going to look? I would expect to see him continue on the trajectory he is and even play better. And I hope he gets another opportunity to go down and try and get a field goal at the end of a game to win. I want to just continue to see how he reacts in different circumstances because I have been really impressed with what I've seen so far.
Yeah, we can't agree on our assessment of Jordan Love. I think he's been really good. You think he's been awesome. But we can agree on I'm eager to see what he does now, coming off of a loss, playing at home. I really do. I am looking for him to have an opportunity to take them down for a go-ahead drive late in the game because that was not awesome on Sunday in Atlanta. 4 incompletions, 0 for 6 in the fourth quarter, not awesome. He was really, really, really good for 3 quarters. There's no denying that. But fourth quarter, he needs to I want to see him have success in the fourth quarter. It is all part of, and Tausch, I've been saying this from the very beginning, this is a fact-finding mission this season about Jordan Love. This is about growth and improvement. I did predict them to win 6 games. I think I'm going to be wrong there. I think they're going to win more. But what's most important is how well is he playing when they get to the end of the season. He is playing better after 2 games than I thought he was going to be playing. I thought he was going to be playing like this by midseason and then really start to take off in the second half of the year. He's already ahead of schedule in my mind with what we've seen from him. That is extremely encouraging. Now against the Saints in his first home game as the QB1, I want to see him play at that same level, except a little bit higher, and them get a win. That's it for 4 Downs this week. We'll do it again next week. Maddie, you're the best referee we could ask for.
Anytime, guys. Anytime.
We'll do it again next week. Thanks for watching.